This is a negotiation, and neither of us can have exactly what we want.
British Prime Minister Theresa May set out detail of her vision for Brexit on Friday, including a plea to keep trade flowing smoothly between the UK's $2.7 trillion economy and the world's biggest trade bloc.
So I want the broadest and deepest possible partnership, covering more sectors and cooperating more fully than any free trade agreement anywhere in the world today.
Her suggestions included a customs partnership, which would see EU tariffs implemented on its border for goods intended for the EU, but allow the UK to set different ones for goods going elsewhere. She also wants to maintain cross-border trade in financial services, on the condition that each side preserve the same regulatory standards. That despite the EU repeatedly saying it won't allow the UK to pick and choose its access to the single market.
No cherry picking and no single market à la carte.
Concessions included accepting EU regulation of chemicals, medicines and aerospace industries. But she also maintained a tough line on possibly the most pressing issue, the EU's only land border with the UK on the island of Ireland.
Just as it would be unacceptable to go back to a hard border between Northern Ireland and Ireland, it would also be unacceptable to break up the United Kingdom's own common market by creating a customs and regulatory border down the Irish Sea.
May has struggled to satisfy the demands of not only EU officials but also warring factions within her own Conservative Party and business leaders desperate for clarity. And this speech has not gone down well with some in the EU. The German leader of the biggest party in the European Parliament tweeted that he is even more concerned after May's speech. What's also going down is the value of sterling. It fell by as much as 0.5% against the euro, suggesting that May has failed to convince investors that a deal with the EU is assured come exit day next March.